Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I'm going to show you how you can make a wonderful loop scarf. You see the awesome colors that we have. It has a couple of layers on here, and we're going to do this really quickly in just trebles and some chains. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. I used a 6mm crocheting hook, and I'll show you the wool right away. So stay tuned. So you guys, here I have the yarn that I'm using. So it's the Creative Melange Chunky. It's 50 grams, 85 meters, 53% virgin wool, 47% acrylic. And this is for a 6 to 7mm crocheting hook or knitting needles, depending on what we're doing. And I'm using my 6mm crocheting hook. So let's find the beginning. So yeah, I'm taking the middle out, and it's super easy to find the beginning. So we're going to start by chaining 50. Okay, so I have my 50 chains. Of course, you can make this wider if you'd like, but I think this should be enough. And now we're going to close it into a ring. Just make sure you're not twisting your chains in any way. There we go. I think this looks good. So now we go through the first chain we did, and we do a slip stitch to connect into our ring. And then we're going to chain 4 for the height. So the first 3 are for the height, the 4th is for the distance. So now this is going to be the distance from our next stitch. So it's kind of going to replace the treble that we need at the beginning. So we're going to take a yarn over, and then we're going to skip one chain, and into the next one we're going to do a treble. And then we're again going to skip a chain, do a chain on top, skip one on the bottom, and do again a treble. And we just keep repeating like this. So chain on top, you skip one on the bottom, and you do a treble. Here I forgot my yarn over. And yeah, here you can see the trebles with the chains in between on top and bottom, and that's all we need. So we're going to do the entire first round this way. Okay, so after I've finished the entire round, this is what we have. So now we're finishing with one last chain, and now we're going to go around the chains after we skip this on the bottom here, and then we go here and we do a slip stitch. Then we're again going to chain 4. So 3 for the height, 1 for the distance. And then we're going to go around the chains of the last row, and we're again going to do just a treble, a chain to skip, and then underneath the chain again. So this time it's even easier than the first row. So this is really perfect for beginners because you get to practice chains and trebles. So yeah, here are the trebles and the chains in between. And yeah, this is how we're going to continue for a couple of rows until we get the desired height. And then just close up the end of the row with a slip stitch to get the full ring, and that's all that you need. So you can really see how simple this project is, and the cool thing about it is you're going to get results really fast. And now I'm at the end of the second row. So I have here the chain on top, the last one, then I'm going to close up with a slip stitch, again chain 4 for the height, and continue after the first treble. And now we're repeating the exact same thing we did so far. Okay, you guys, so I finished the entire spool now, and you can see here what it looks like, and I think the colors are awesome. So we have some pink shades, then some blue here, and all kinds of grayish, purplish, and everything in between. So yeah, I'm done now. I reached my desired width, and now I'm gonna pull this a little bit longer. So now I'm gonna go back into the stitch before that because I want to show you how I finished up this last row. There we go. So I'm gonna repeat the slip stitch, then I'm gonna pull it a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna need some scissors just to cut this short. And then what we want to do is pull on the hook, pull tight, and that way it's gonna stay in place. All that we need is to weave this in, and I have just a tiny bit of yarn left over. And yeah, apart from that, we just need to weave in the beginning, and that's all there is to it. So you see, this is a single loop scarf this time. This is why it has multiple layers and why it's a little bit wider than what we usually do. It's gonna go relatively tightly around your neck, which is what we want when it's cold outside. So it's not only gonna look great, but it's also gonna keep you warm. And yeah, this is all there is to it. It's a super simple project. All that we have to do now is weave in the two ends, or the beginning and the end. And those two last steps is all there is to it. So yeah, I hope you guys like the way it looks. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to let us know by shooting a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to our channel, and if you click on the notification bell, you'll get a notification every time we post a new video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next project. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye!